Hey guys, Miss Hollingsworth here. I just want to talk to you real quick about how to use MindMup in order to create our idea mapping for our rhetorical reading practices. And I'm going to use the Emerson Essay Self-Reliance as our example of how to get that done. So you're going to go to mindmup.com. It's actually MindMup 2 that you'll click on. And you'll remember it because it's like Mind Map, but misspelled. And then when you get here, you'll click on Get Started. MindMup will take you, and one of the reasons we're using this software is because ostensibly it should link to Google Drive. You should be able to add this to your Google Drive, and then all the MindMups that you create should be on Drive, and that you can share them or submit them via Google Classroom. Right now we're having administrative privileges revoked for that process, so we're going to work in the web browser, but that's one of the reasons. So we're going to go to Create a New Map, and from there, it's so self-explanatory, it's ridiculous. You know, press space or double click to edit. So since we're doing our idea map for Emerson Self-Reliance, I'm going to put in our central idea for self-reliance. All right, self-reliance is essential for a person to become self-actualized. I'm never happy with that wording, but that's the general idea. I can change the color now if I want to make it pretty, but I think orange is the color of boldness, and so that's what we're going to do for Emerson. And now I can go over here, and you can see insert root node, which is the center. We already have one, so we don't need to do that again. Insert child node, which means there's going to be a subpoint that comes off of this at some point. Now this is the hard part, and I just want to share with you, as I was preparing this, and I was doing this on pencil and paper on my desk, and I came up with that central circle, and then I sat there looking at this for about 3 days. Eventually I realized I had to figure out how to suss out what were the main points and the subpoints. So I took the article, and then I highlighted in yellow every single time I thought there was like a new supporting claim that Emerson was making. So you can see the yellow is highlighted a few times, 3 or 4, maybe 5 times. And you can see this is on top of my first reading annotations. This is where looking for those organizational structures is really important, because if there's a change in direction or parallel points, seeing those verbal cues help you understand where the main points are. Then I used alternating blue and orange highlighters to highlight what I thought were the subpoints of those claims. And since sometimes he started supporting a claim before he made the claim, I had to alternate colors so I could remember which claim that was supporting. So I did that, and that didn't take too long. And then all of a sudden I was able to map it out pretty easily, and here's my map. But it is a mess, right? It's a mess. So you could do this on piece of paper and scan it and upload that, and that's fine, and I'll accept it. But I want to really have you guys try to use MindMup if you can. So we're going to go here, insert child node. And I'm going to add everyone must accept him or herself for what he or she is. I know that's annoying, but let's try to stay away from gendered language. I'm going to change this to yellow, and it's a little close, so I'm going to kind of put this up here. And when I see now I want to talk about the subpoints of this claim. So I'm going to add another child node, and I'm going to say, no one knows what you can achieve. It's like you break this down, and it's so motivational. And I want to get a little bit more space. Let's see if I can do that. No one knows what you can achieve. And then I want to insert a sibling node, which means another node that comes off of that same root one. So I can do that. I can even do a child node for this one, but I think it just depends on where your cursor is focused. So I want to say no one can earn so it said no one can reap the benefits of anything that he or she hasn't worked for. So see, I've taken out that confusing corn analogy, and really trying to get down to the ideas as they are. And with Emerson in particular, that's going to take some unpacking and some reworking, which is why we do it in so many darn steps. By the time you're done with this process, you're going to have a really clear idea about what are his points and how does he support them. You can move these things around. One more thing I want to point out to you is that if you right click on the, no, that's not right. If you click, I guess, on the margin here, you can pull up all of these same buttons that are really, really easy to use instead of having to go up to the toolbar to do it. So then we're going to go to Save, and files are public and cannot be deleted. That's fine. Save file. And now that it's saved, I can take the publish, start. Now I can even take the web link and save it to submit it on the Google form to show that you've done what you need to do. So I hope that helps. I'm excited about using the software, integrating it with Google Drive, and to see what beautiful things that you guys can do with it. Thank you.